Hi everybody, it's Cricket from Woolly Cricket. I'm Woolly Cricket on everything. Hi to all the new people. Glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Hi everybody that's been with me for a while. I adore you guys. So, I seem to be in orange a lot here lately. The salmony color hoodie and this. So maybe orange is my color this year or the rest of this year. I don't know. We'll see. I may make me an orange sweater. Who knows? Who knows? I might make one. Not right now. I got other things I'm doing. But uh, I've got a part of the video that I did on my phone that I'm going to try to attach to the end of this where I'm knitting and talking to you guys. And it shows how I knit. And the reason I thought I would try that is a lady showed me how she took a clothes hanger and she put it over her head, and then she took the, which would be on the shoulder part, and curved it up and put her phone on there. Of course, I dropped you guys about 3 times, but you'll see that. It'll be at the end of it, and if you want to watch it, then you can watch that, and it's comical. You know me. And I think I did say a bad word there, and I don't know how to get that out, so I'm sorry. For anybody that offends, I apologize. When I dropped you one of the times. So I did clean it up the second or third or fourth or fifth time that I dropped you know, so my doggy, there's somebody at the front. When people walk down the sidewalk, he gets irate. Let me go tell him he did good, and they're gone. They're gone. You did really good. Good boy. No, maybe I need to tell him in person. Hey, they're gone. You did good. They're gone. Yeah, good job. They're gone. I don't know what has gotten in him the last couple, 2 or 3 days. I don't know if something has startled him when we wasn't here, but he's been on point. And our front door it's one of those, I think they're called a split foyer. I'm not sure, but when you come in the door, there's steps that goes up and steps that go down. So he sits on the top steps and he can see right out the windows of the door and see the yard and the sidewalk. And we are on a busy street and he can see everybody walking. And when they walk, then he yells and barks and lets us know. So it's a good thing that maybe he tells us, because everybody leaves us alone. Nobody's ever in our yard messing with stuff. But on the other hand, you know, somebody can walk their dog and he just gets bent out of frame. So that was him. I love him dearly, so we're just going to let him be the good baby he is. And I'll show you what I'm working on. I will just describe it, and you can see me working on it in the video if I can put that in there. Okay, first off, you know I'm going to start trying to keep socks on the go for my husband and my son. And my son took, he likes them just at work and lounging around, but he doesn't really like them when he does what I do. I grip with my toes, like like this is my foot, and when I'm doing something, I do this with my toes, and I think he does that too. So it's uncomfortable for him when he's doing something that he concentrates or athletic or whatever. So when he's gripping with his toes, he doesn't like them as much. When he's just sitting around or at work, and he's just he works on the computer all the time, so he's not on his feet like he used to be. He likes them. So these will be for those times. This is a sort of a, that's pretty close. That's sort of a tilly blue green color. And I've done 20 rows on that today. My goal is 10 rolls a day, which is, I know it's tricking yourself. And I talk about that in the other video, how I trick myself to do extra. And then I'm doing another muscle, how do you say that? Muscle burrow? even if I hear you say it, I'm not going to be able to say it. So, this is close to the same color. This is called Peacock. And I know there's a lot of people out there that does not like Hobby Lobby. But, in all fairness, Joann's was in the next city over. And they're gone. And we have Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and we don't have a local yarn store. I have to go drive to that, which is the Loopy U, which I adore. But if I'm just making something like this, then Michael's is starting to get more things in, but it's not great yet. And they don't have a lot of DK weight. And some of these, I am enjoying doing these in the DK weight because they're 4 layers. The worsted weight is a lot heavier, and I'm really enjoying the DK. So that's why I'm getting the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK. And this color is Peacock, which is really close. These are really close. Same color family. And I've done 40 rows on this today. So I've done today's and the next 3 days if I don't feel like working on it. But I'm pretty sure I'll work on it. Maybe even tonight. I think I have 40 more rows to do, and then the decreases in that one will be done. For my numbers, like I did the what is that, lilac? The light purple. So, I'm working on something else too. I get excited when I'm working on something new. Okay. You can't really tell a whole lot about it yet, but this has a piece of elastic in it. I knit 25 rows, and then I picked it up and knit it together, and it has like the purl ridge, and this will be the wrong side. And what I'm thinking is, I used to remember where you had these like sundresses and you could just slide them on, like when you went, and I'm saying like a lot. What? I'm not a Valley girl. I don't know. Like, I don't know where that came from. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my personality. But the dresses that I remember were cotton for the summer, and it had a band with elastic which come across here. You just would slide it up over your bathing suit, and your bathing suit, if it had straps, it stuck out from under it. If not, then they didn't. And then it was just a big, like a skirt on the end of the elastic. So what I thought I would do is I did the elastic, and that's a 2-inch elastic, so it's pretty sturdy and it's pretty stretchy. I'm going to start lace, so it is definitely going to be a cover up for bathing suits or something like that, if you want to have a tank top over it and you want to wear it that way. But this is going to be a trial run on a bathing suit cover up for the summer. And no, I will not model this. I am too old for that stuff. Even though I've lost enough weight, my friend in Canada, she says, oh, you can wear that now. You've lost enough weight. You can do those cute little things. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I feel like I'm too old for that mess. Now, I don't even know if I would feel comfortable wearing it if it wasn't lace. If it was solid like this, I don't know that I would feel comfortable in it. But it being an open lace, I definitely would not wear it. Even with a bathing suit, I need a little more cover. I'm a little more modest than that, I'm thinking. But this is Yarn Bee Bamboo Tiful, Tiful. It is 50% cotton, 50% viscose from bamboo. So I started that today, and that's 25 rows and then 2 extra rows after I joined it, just to get a little bit where you could hold on to it and it would work easier. I just don't know what lace I want yet. If it was you and you were making something like this, or you had bought a pattern to make something like that, or say your friend was making you something, would you want small lace, like there's that word, like, for example, let's try that. For example, there's a solid stockinette that has little round yarn overs, and it looks like a little flower, and they're offset like every, boy, am I wearing that word out since I've brought attention to that. I seem to be saying it more. It's like that one episode where I said every 5 seconds. Wow. Okay. Something with a small lace design, or something with a more of a mesh type lace. I can't talk tonight, guys. Lace design. Which would you prefer? If it was you, if you were doing this for yourself or for someone else, would you rather knit the one with the smaller lace design or a huge mesh design? I'd love to have your opinion. Okay, now let's pick out maybe the next color for the next hat. These are going in my Christmas. Uh-oh, turned over my Gatorade. It was closed. It's fine. These are going in my Christmas gifts. Okay, this is Yarn Bee, and this is called Plum Pudding. This is a Loops and Thread from Michaels, and it was one of the few DK weights that I saw. I think, yeah, it's a DK weight. And this is an ombre, and it is called Slate, Gray, and White. So you just barely see the color changes on that one. So those two. This is like the one I'm doing now, the Peacock. This is the same yarn, but this color is called Pumpkin Paradise. So that's option 3. And then, what else? Maybe this one is a Sweet Delight Prince, and it's a Yarn Bee. It's also DK, and it's called Sprinkles. So do you think maybe something like that? And these are all, like I said, these are all going in my gift knitting basket for holidays and birthdays. And it gets cold around here, and I'm a lot colder now that I've lost weight than I was before. I was heavier. I had more insulation, but my computer quit there for a second. So I'm knitting those. I'm going to put them in a basket, and that way if someone comes over, like sometimes Tanner's friends come over and it's Christmas, and they might come by with, I don't know, they bring, sometimes they bring wine or whiskey or beer or food or something just for the holidays, and say, here, we got you this. And it's like, oh, then if I don't have something. And these hats, they're really cute, and men and women both can wear them, and it's 4 layers. So if it's going to be a cold winter, we did not have a cold winter last winter. We didn't even hardly have snow. I think we had less than 2 inches at the most until this month, and then we got a snow. Very weird, but it works. Echo is going to come over one day this coming week, and we're going to put the the little white sweater, the really lightweight featherweight sweater on, and I'm going to decide how much further down I need to go before I split for the arms. And once that's done, then I can work on that more. But it's hard to tell that from just measuring a regular sweater. It's also hard to tell that from maybe just hanging it over and looking in the mirror. So I need some extra hands, and she was kind enough to say she'd come over and do that. So that's what we're going to do. You guys missed it. No makeup. I put on makeup the other day and was going to record so I could shock you guys. You know, the shock factor. She's wearing makeup, because I don't wear makeup very often. And something happened and I didn't get to record, so I guess you don't get to see that yet. But I will try that. I don't put on a lot of makeup anyway. A little moisturizer, a little foundation, maybe just a tiny bit of blush. I don't even wear mascara because it makes my eyes burn. They water and burn, so I must be allergic to that. So I don't wear mascara. I had some clear tinted this this stuff. It's not lipstick. What would it be? Anyway, it goes on your lips. And it was just barely tinted, but I was like, nope, no, can't do that. So I had to take that off immediately, because it was like, I felt like I was standing there and had everything on, and the foundation, you can't really tell. It just sort of evens everything out, because I didn't want something that was harsh, that you could tell I had a lot of makeup on. I'm just not a makeup person, never have been. And then when I put that color chapstick, tint, gloss, that stuff on, and I looked at myself in the mirror, all I could see was like I had big lips, like I'd been stung or something, or have an allergic reaction. So no, can't do that either. It's sort of like wearing this. Nope. Okay. Is there anything that you're knitting on, or that you have seen that you would like for me to do a tutorial on? I saw it's a rib that's supposed to clean up your rib where it's a little bit neater. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm contemplating trying to do that, but I'm going to have to knit a little bit of it to see if it neatens my rib up or not. I'm sure it will. I mean, my rib is not awful, but anything you can do to improve your knitting is a great thing in my book. Okay, I did get my beginning pattern writing book. I've been reading it. It's a lot of things that I already know, but I am dedicated to giving people the best me that I can give them. The best pattern writer, the best friend, the best whatever that I can give them. So if you called me and said, I'm having this problem with this pattern and I need help, then I will spend hours trying to help you do a pattern, even if I think that it's the ugliest pattern in the world. I will help you get through that. But I would never tell you that I thought it was ugly, because I think everybody is entitled to like what they like. We're all different. It's like, you guys might not like orange t-shirts, and here lately I really like an orange t-shirt, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting a little crazy. Maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm sleepy. Could be I'm hungry. Could be I just miss you guys. And that's true. I do miss you guys. I wish you could talk to me. And for the ones that do. Thank you. It makes my day so great. I get to open up my YouTube and my emails, and it says somebody's commented, and it's like, yes. So, okay, the puppy's whining. I'm going to turn this off here. Thank you, everybody that's here with me, past, present, and future people. I adore you guys. I will see you in a week. And if I get off my lazy honey and do a tutorial, then it will be in between my weekly YouTube channel. But I'm going to go and turn this off, and love you guys. Bye. Hi, everybody. It's Cricket from Woolly Cricket. A little bit different view today, for right now anyway. I'm going to show you what I'm working on. This is a Musselboro hat, and that is the color Peacock. It's a DK weight. I think everything I've got today is DK or lighter. This is a new design. This is called Linen. It's a bamboo. Oh, I can't say that. Tifu? It's 50% cotton, 50% viscose from bamboo. So we're going to try that and see for a summer top. These are the socks. It's my son and my husband's. And of course there's fuzz on the daybed that I sit here and with the puppy. This is mine and my puppy's place. So this is where I'm working. This is my notes. And there's my bottle of water, the TV remote. I'm all set. Now I saw a lady that put a clothes hanger over her neck and folded up one of the corners that, like it would be over your sleeve, to video her knitting. So we're going to try that now to see if that works, because it's hard to knit on a desk and give you a good representation of what is going on. So we're going to try this and see how it works. So everything's going to be wobbly for a little bit, but let's see how it works. Here we go. All right. You are on the clothes hanger. Let's see. Now I can't see what I'm working on now. It's all right. We'll figure it out. We can figure it out. Okay. I don't know how she could knit because the phone's right there in my way, but maybe not. Can you see that? All right. Here we go. Don't know what it would be better. Oh, I dropped you. Sorry, everybody. Didn't mean to drop you. I wiggled. It doesn't stay on real well, and it looks a little crooked. I don't know, maybe that'll help. It's a little straighter, maybe. Okay, I'm on row 16. I haven't got a gauge. I just, I'm always a loose knitter, so what I did was, still moving and adjusting. Sorry, everybody. Took the size that was on the yarn package and went down a needle size. So it recommends a 6, US 6, that's a 4 millimeter, and I'm working with a US 5, 3.75 millimeter. And this is a DK weight. It doesn't feel bad. It's not the best in the world because I don't like knitting with cotton, but I do want to make some summer tops, so we're going to see. And this is it. It's going to be lace after this, so we can this is for the band. Oh, did you see my elastic over there? That's going to go across. I don't know what they used to be called. It's like a sundress with elastic that goes across your top of your chest, right under your arms. So that would be this. This is going to encase like a sleeve for the elastic. So I'm going to take you with me on all this design. And, oh, if I want to get, dang it. Hold on. I'm going to lay you right here. There's the elastic. Boy, let's just crop this all together. Let's see if I can, maybe, if it's a little wider, it might set a little better. Maybe right there. I don't know. Oh, and I dropped my stitches. See that? Dropped my stitches. Shoot. Well, I'm guessing this is not going to work, so maybe let's try the hook part. I don't know how she did. She just did it, so we're going to try the hook part and see if that holds the phone any better. Man, maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Let's try that. I bet I dropped a bunch of stitches that time. I just slung it down. I dropped you and slung my yarn down. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll try that. Can you see? Can you see what I'm doing? That's better than trying to do it on the desk, so I'm not sure you can see what I'm doing. Maybe you can tell me where my hand placement. Let's try a little bit lower. It's over to this side. Would be a little better where you can see what I'm doing. I keep going this way. Maybe if I turn my body? I don't know. This is an experiment on how to not record a video. I don't know. I can't see it, so you guys will have to tell me if it works or not. Again. How do I get on the left side of the screen every time? Start out sort of close to the middle and I just migrate out of the shot all the way. Okay, we're on row 16. I started this morning about 10 o'clock. And I don't know what time it is now. About 11:30. I've got up and made sure all the dogs had their medicines. The peoples are up and off to work. Ricky is back there listening to his YouTube or whatever he is doing. His back and stomach's a little bit sore. So we are all doing what we need to be doing. And I want to get this done as fast as possible. Sorry, it's a little bit slower than I normally knit because of the contraption sitting on my chest. Okay. Okay. Now, just to ensure that I know where I am and I write everything down or wrote everything down to check. When I'm doing something in the round like this, I keep up with my rounds. And when I'm going to lay it down and do something else, then I'm on row 17. So what I will do is go from the marker here, my stitch marker, I knit 17 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I will lay it down. I know that people are weird about stopping in the middle of the rows and stuff, but I'm not stopping for the whole day and it's not going to be here for very long. I'm just going to lay it down. I'm trying to move real easily so I'm not going to dump you off in the floor. And I'm going to pick up my sock. Okay, so I'm going to write the row 16 down that I just did on my notebook so I'll know. And if I didn't write that down and forgot, then I can always count how many stitches I have past my marker, and I will know that I'm on row 17. I'm sure everybody has their own little ways of doing things, so this is the way I'm going to work on the sock now. And as you can see, I hold my yarn differently when I'm doing a sock. Don't ask me, I don't know. It's just I started doing it this way to try to get better tension. So there's, and I do little things to trick myself to try to keep me working, because I guess I get a little bit distracted. Right now you guys are distracting me, and this is slower. As you can see, I struggle a little bit with this. It takes me a little bit to get my rhythm going. And so this is how I would keep working on the sock to keep me motivated. So I'm on row 17 on the pattern that I want to do the most, the summer one. I don't have a name for it, so I don't know what to call it. It's the question mark pattern right now. So the way I get more work on my sock, then I will go to increase to 17 stitches. And this is the way I count my stitches to get more stitches done on my work. So I knitted 1 stitch, and then I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Split that yarn, of course. No yarn overs. 3. Let me get my hands reset here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you hear the puppy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just keep increasing 1 more stitch in each little group until I get to 17. So I'm going to pause right here and go let the puppy out, and we will come back and work on either the sock, the summer, the question mark top, or the muscle whirl. So I'll be back in a minute after I let the baby out.